So I feel like right now you're thinking a lot about things right now, especially when we have here contemplation. This is very much thinking about things that happened in your past, thinking about things that you would like in your future. This is also about manifesting. I just want to tell you here what is going to come towards you and what is going to come your way, because I do sense here a lot of transformation. You see all of those butterflies? Butterflies represent growth and transformation. We also see here a very, very powerful lion, which is about strength and courage. I believe that your life is going to go 180 degrees. Your life is going to transform in ways that you never thought. And I also believe here as well that you may have been thinking about certain circumstances that really hurt you and really caused you a lot of pain and a lot of sadness. And you know those situations, well, I feel like they may transform as well. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we have. Now, butterflies and lions. Okay, so we've got quite a few sort of lion energies here. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got a ton of butterflies. Butterflies are air energy. Lions are fire energy, okay? Very important to keep in mind because we've got here the opening card, which is fire. So, first and foremost, sorry, I can't even take all my cards off the table. First and foremost, the Page of Wands here shows you are going to rise in creativity, okay? You're going to rise in creativity because of everything that has happened. You will make your broken heart into art. Your broken heart will turn into art. Many of you have been deeply, deeply disappointed and deeply, deeply hurt by people in your past who have ignored you, broken your heart, separated from you, betrayed you, manipulated you, gaslit you. You have been really hurt and broken and tormented by these people, okay? And what I want you to know is that there is a wave of creative energy coming your way where you may start your own business, you may start something of your own, you may get really passionate into certain hobbies, okay? You may start to feel like, you know, you really want to do something, whether it's, I don't know, gardening, cooking, exploring a new area, you know, going hiking, or whether it is, you know, going to the gym or getting involved in a new type of activity, a new type of cuisine. It could be anything, but you're going to have a lot of creativity and spontaneous energy that flows with it. And that's what I need you to know, okay? With this pain comes some kind of spark that is going to set your future into motion. For many of you, you're going to open a business. You're going to start planting some new seeds in your career. They're going to blossom, okay? Because what do you do when you plant seeds? You water them. Look at that. Water. Water has arrived. The moon here is about channeling your emotions into something that is actually going to bring you a lot of success. Look at that King of Cups. You're going to channel a lot of this pain into something. And I want you to know that I know it's hard and I know it's difficult, but guess what? Whoever has hurt you here, whoever has ignored you, okay, they are going to become a big, and we're not going to give them credit, but I just want you to know that that is going to be a huge catalyst for your growth in terms of success, but also in terms of peace of mind. Why? Because I know that what they've done to you has not caused you any peace of mind, okay? It's very, very hard for you to forgive and also forget. But what I want you to know is that you're going to have so much success that you will not think about these people in the past. And what I mean by that, okay, is that these people will become very, very little dots in the past. You know, when you're standing on top of a very, very tall building and you look out of the window and you see cars look tiny. They look tiny whiny. People look like little ants, okay? You will be so successful that these people will seem like such a tiny thing of the past. These people that have done you wrong, let me just tell you something. You will become so successful that even I will be like a thing of the past for you. You will become so successful, okay, that in the future, you're not going to think about who I am either, right? You'll just be like, oh yeah, I used to watch her videos once upon a time. You'll be so busy that you're not gonna watch my videos. You won't have time to. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you know, even like, I don't know, you might look down on me at one point, right? And that's the thing, is that obviously I don't look down on anyone, right? We're all human beings, but you're going to be so successful. And I'm not talking like ego and pride level of successful where you look down on people and things like that, but you will realize that some of these people that treated you really poorly just don't matter at the end of the day, right? It just doesn't matter. It doesn't consume your mind because you've got more important things to do. And I think that's the thing here. And it's not that you don't have important things to do right now. It's just that I feel like you're a bit lost, you know, and you're also sad. Like some of you have felt like you've lost your entire future. You've lost someone really important to you. You've lost someone that, you know, you felt was going to be a part of your future, was going to be supportive and kind. Some of you have lost really amazing friends or a romantic partner you thought you were going to be with forever. Some of you have really lost, you know, support systems that you thought were going to carry you. And I think that that's a really hard part to digest. But what I want you to know is that in the future you will have so much success that this will seem so like you won't even think about it, because the King of Swords here shows that you will get loyalty from other people that are at a much higher vibrational energy, right? So you won't even be bothered about the people that hurt you, because you will see them as very small in terms of intelligence, you know, emotional intelligence. You will see them very, very tiny in terms of emotional availability. You'll be like, I can't believe I was dealing with such people. Because in the future, you will deal with people who are just so much more loyal, so much more kinder, so much more caring. But in order to attract these high vibrational people, a bit more growth needs to happen, where essentially, you know, you're channeling this pain and making it into art, and you're healing that pain. You're healing from that trauma and not letting it, you're not staying in that trauma and staying in that pain and then marinating in it and then feeling like, oh, nothing's changed. You know, it's really about the fact that you will be taken out of this particular place and space that has tormented you in the past. Okay, you will have a lot of money, a lot of success. Okay, so that's what you need to know. And the Empress here shows that everything around you is just going to flourish. We already know that, right? Everything around you is going to flourish. I know that some of you are really hurt by things in your past. Okay, Eight of Cups is a past energy, past card. Emperor is about emotionally unavailable people who just don't get it. I don't know how else to say it. They just don't get it, okay? They don't know how to be kind or caring or reciprocating or balanced or mutual in any way, shape or form, and they just don't get it. They just treat you like you are nothing when you are actually something. And then the Ace of Swords here is really about honesty, truth, and loyalty. Now, what's very, very important and very, very significant that I have to tell you is that if you just cannot shake off the fact that you have been betrayed or you have been hurt or you have been frustrated, I recommend highly the Justice Ritual. The reason I say this is because I do get a lot of emails regarding this, and the best way to have justice be served is the Justice Ritual, because it helps with healing, which is number one, what we've seen here. Number two, it helps with really rebalancing all the energies. And number two, what the Justice Ritual can do as well is that the people that have done you wrong can awaken to that thought and awaken to that idea, okay, and understand what they have done. So if it bothers you so much that you cannot forgive and forget certain things of the past, the Justice Ritual will help to basically balance all of those energies out, which then allows you to feel more peace in your day-to-day life, okay, because you'll feel more healed, you'll feel better, and also you'll be able to then channel that success. You'll have that success. So I would really recommend the Justice Ritual, especially if you just can't, you know, in your day-to-day life, figure out how to heal. You can't shake off that feeling. You don't know how to go about anything. Justice Ritual, okay? Now, that is, I think, the most powerful thing that I can really mention here, especially with the Ace of Swords, because you need to feel victorious. In order to feel, in order to plant those seeds, right, towards further success, which will come your way, you need to feel victorious. You need to have that energy. So the Justice Ritual can help with that. By the way, these people that have really ignored you and really, really hurt you, see, I tell you, I say things and it comes out in the cards. I say things and they appear. Please like this reading for the synchronicity and for the energy, okay? Because what I have said has literally just happened. And also we've got here the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords here with this energy shows that justice will be served, and the people that have done you wrong can actually come to you and apologize. And you know what they hide from you? what they hide from you is their emotional state. What they hide from you is that someone else has done them wrong, and then out of anger, which is the Emperor, this is Mars energy, Aries energy, out of anger, they then project that energy onto you, which is not your fault, okay? Out of anger, they come to you with this frustration, and they don't want to take responsibility or accountability that, you know what, I'm angry at you because someone else got angry at me. So they project their own insecurities and their pain and their anger onto you, which is not your fault. But one thing for sure is that you're going to receive justice. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you will receive justice. And what these people that have really ignored you and what they've hurt you and what they've said to you, what they're basically saying is, I didn't take any responsibility for my healing. I didn't want to, and therefore I took the pain that someone else projected onto me and I just projected it back onto you. Now, what you can do with the pain that this person has projected onto you and how you felt, which is not great, right, is heal from it and become a better version of yourself, to become so much more successful because you are doing things in the correct way. They could have healed themselves and then treated you nicer, but they didn't do that. So now it's your responsibility to make sure that you take that energy and you transform it into something that just uplifts your life, and also you'll treat people so much better. So there is that. So this is your reading. Of course, I have TikTok and Instagram as well. If you wanted to follow me on there, it's moonlight.guidance on Instagram, moonlight guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon.